Hey, welcome back to Rock Your Best Vocals, where your best keeps getting better. Why do I say that? Your best keeps getting better because you're always going to try to sing your best. And if you're lucky, your best will keep getting better. But if you're frustrated with singing, if you feel like you've tried everything, but you're still frustrated trying to sing the way you want to, then stick around because this, I hope, will help you. I'm going to do my best because I have been singing for over 30 years as a professional singer and coaching people for over 20 years as a professional vocal coach. And one of the things that I would say, if you're not frustrated, then you're doing something wrong, because I still am frustrated with my voice constantly. And why is that? Because I'm always trying to push myself beyond whatever I'm singing at the moment. I'm always trying to learn something and expand a bit more. So if you're frustrated, then that is a great thing because it means that you will try something different. See, the thing is, if you don't try anything different, you're never going to get any better than you already are. So, and I totally get this with people. So if you're watching video after video, you're trying to find the next best thing that's going to help you, or you're taking courses that have millions of videos in them. You're getting that dopamine hit from watching a video. So you go, okay, look, I've learned something. But if you're not putting it into practice and putting whatever recommendation that any vocal coach gives you into some sort of testing ground to see if it actually works and works well, then you're just wasting your time. And so if you're not frustrated enough to change something, then you will never get any better. I promise you that. If you just sitting there watching videos, you download some course or whatever and it has hundreds and hundreds of videos. So you're watching all these videos and you're thinking, okay, this is good. This is another thing that I can use. And then you don't put it to practice and you just watch another video. And then pretty soon you've watched 10 videos and you're going, well, I don't really know what's going to work or what's not. Why is my voice still doing this? But the thing is you need feedback from someone else, or at least from yourself. If you record yourself or you put something to the test and really analyze it. And this comes from that place of frustration, going oh, my voice isn't working the way I want to, or I want to get this particular song or something and I can't get it. And so if you're not frustrated enough to do something about it, like hire a coach to give you feedback. It doesn't have to be me. That would be great if it is me, but if it's not, I don't care. I just want you to get better, and I want you to be frustrated enough to stop watching videos enough to do something. The amount of times I've seen somebody and if this is you and you're thinking, well, I'd like to get private lessons from him, and you go and my questionnaire asks people what's your biggest problem? A lot of people say they don't have confidence, and it gets down to the question of how often do you practice? And sometimes people put, I don't practice at all, or whatever, I only practice 5 minutes a day, or a couple times a week. That is not frustrated. So you're not going to be in a place that you're actually going to do something about it. So if you come to me and say you don't practice, I'll be like, well, there's no point in even why work with me if you're not going to practice? What's the point? If you're not going to practice, then you're not going to sing. Then what's the point in wasting money? What's the point in wasting money on some vocal coaching program where you're just going to watch the videos and you're not going to put it to the test? When I mean to put it to the test, I mean seriously record yourself doing whatever it is they're telling you to do and see, does that actually work or whatever? Is it making your voice better? Now, just to tell you a little bit more about my story, is that why I am still frustrated is because I'm a lot older than when I first started. My voice has changed a lot, and your voice will change over the years. And as you get older, I'm over 50 now. many of you know, I'm 53. So that your voice changes over time. And then also to impact all of that, I, in 2021, got a really bad case of the C thing, right? The big pandemic thing. So I got a really bad case of that. It destroyed my voice. And me, like, I had to be frustrated enough to do something about to fix my voice. Why? Because I'm a professional singer. If I wasn't frustrated with my voice, because you have to do something about it. Now, and what the reason why I had to do something about it is because I sing for a living. If I wasn't singing for a living, I would be making no money, or I'd be making very little money or less money, because like I do vocal coaching and whatever. Like YouTube doesn't pay any money, so don't get that notion that like, oh, you have so many subscribers on YouTube. No, you don't get paid anything on that. So so don't think you're going to go and start a vocal coaching YouTube channel and make a lot of money. You won't make money. Like, it just, sorry, that's, reality. So when I lost my voice, I said, I have to get it back. I'm so frustrated, like night and day. I just that's all I could think about was getting my voice back, because I had to sing every weekend. And when I go and sing and I can't perform the songs the way I used to, I am frustrated as hell. I mean, it's like you won't ever understand until you sing in front of people and you have people going like, oh God, he sucks. Like, until you have that, you won't even understand what it's like to be frustrated enough. Like, the amount of times I almost left like in tears and just wanted to I just want to crawl into a corner. Like, it's bringing back like all the thoughts of it right now. It's just being like singing so poorly and not being able to do anything about it, because it was not only the virus that caused like some damage to my voice, and it wasn't like, here's the thing, it wasn't damage to my vocal cords. I went and got them checked, and the what do you call them? The ENT, I can't think of the name of the guy, but anyway, the ENT, laryngologist, that's it. Anyway, doesn't matter. I got a laryngoscopy, and he was like, yeah, your vocal cords are fine. I don't know why you're hoarse. He was like, oh, I don't know. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, well, great. That's great. How am I going to fix this? So I went to other vocal like coaches and like some really, really high level people. And I was like, okay, this is going on with my voice. Like, what's going on? And they're like, well, I don't know until we work together for some time. And I'm like, the thing is I never had confidence in a vocal coach enough to go and spend money with them, because like, if you're not going to be able to fix it, like, well, I'm not going to spend money on you, because I know the way some vocal coaches work, or voice teachers. You sign up and you go, okay, hey, they have you on the books, and then every week you go to them and you pay another whatever. It could be just $20 a week, but you go $20 a week, 24, 6, that's $80 a month, right? And then 80 times whatever, that's like a grand over the year, like you're spending to just go weekly and go la 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 la. And where does that get you? They don't fix whatever the thing is. And I knew that whatever my thing wasn't something that somebody was just going to la 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 their way through it. So I had to come up with something that that would recover my own voice. And what I found out later, so I used all of these things that I put together and you can check it out below. Like, I'm not trying to sell this to you, but if it's something that like you think might appeal to you, and when I say I'm not trying to sell, I'm not a very good salesperson anyway. Like, I put just basically the page it's just a link to look. There's some details on it, right? But it's not great. Like, I don't have a team of people behind me. It's just me and you sitting here talking about stuff that's frustrating as hell. So anyway, so I came up with all of it. So I said, look, if I can recover my voice, then I want to help other people. And so I put together this course to try and help other people that may be in my situation. So I said, great. Okay. So I just documented everything I was doing and I put it in this course. And you can check that link down below. It's Rapid Vocal Transformation. I can't even say it. Rapid Vocal Transformation. There's a link down below. And from that, I was able to recover my voice to a standard where I could sing the gigs night after night after night, not lose my voice and still sing to a professional level. Okay. Now, it wasn't back to completely where my voice was before, because there was something else going on, which was an autoimmune disorder caused by the virus. And like the virus and the shot have been known, there's documented studies that both of those can cause what's called Hashimoto's disease, which is autoimmune disorder, and your body just basically attacks your thyroid. The thyroid is right here. Where are the vocal cords? They're right there. That was what was making me hoarse. My thyroid was inflamed, and all of the antibodies were trying to attack it to kill my thyroid, going, that must be the problem. And it was also affecting then my voice. So unbeknownst to me, like, I was doing everything I could to fix my voice, but there was still that little thing that only actually medicine could fix and help. And so now my voice is like back to, I think it's even better than before COVID, because still before COVID, I would still sometimes I would have problems with my voice, like losing my voice. But then after the COVID and all that stuff, I became kind of hyper aware of like saving my voice, because it's my income. Like, I mean, that's what I do. It's my living. For me, that's what makes it frustrating enough to do something about it. So if you're not frustrated enough to do something about it, you'll not do anything. Like, there's no point in watching any more videos on how to sing unless you're going to do something about it. Seek out somebody that will give you feedback and know what you're doing wrong by working with you and listening to you and watching. If you get with a good, experienced, professional singer that knows what they're doing, that's had live experience, then they will know what's going on with your voice, and they'll know how to correct whatever is going on with your voice. There's a lot of really good vocal coaches out there. I'm one of them, but it doesn't have to be me. Daniel Formica is a great vocal coach. I would seek him out. Eric Arsenault. Now, he does teach rock people, but he doesn't specialize in that. As far as rock goes, I think I'm probably the only one. There's another one. I can't think of his name. Darn it, but no, he doesn't do courses or anything like that, but I think you can work with him, and his name escapes me. But let me know who are your go-to vocal coaches down below. Let other people know. Let's help other people, because look, there's enough business for everybody. There's enough kind of people around to help. Like, I'm one of those people, like, and like, okay, so if some of the people watched my video there, I think it's up here on Ken Tamplin, I wasn't trying to take a stab at Ken Tamplin, but what I was saying was that because he was caught miming, that for me, I was like, dude, why do that? It's not cool. Like, I mean, you're a vocal coach. If you can't do something like perfect, people would understand. I would think that people would understand, and like, everybody can't sing everything. So, like, I'm not taking a knock at him, and I hope people don't keep trying to bully him, because like it's out there, like, whatever. I have no, like, I have nothing against him. I mean, I love Ken. Ken's the reason why I got into doing YouTube, because a friend of mine said, hey, check this guy out. And like, I saw Ken, and he was like, you should do this, man. You could do this. Like, do YouTube videos and help people. And I was like, okay, cool. And I did that, but Ken was the first person I had ever seen on YouTube doing vocal lessons on YouTube. And I was like, okay, so he's the reason why I got to start. So I don't have anything against him. I love him as a person, whatever. I love everybody. Like, I just have unconditional love for everybody. I don't wish any bad on anybody. And so that wasn't my my whole reason for doing that video. But anyway, getting back to being frustrated with your voice, I'm going to give you an analogy, okay? So if you're like a fat person sitting on the couch, eating bags of Doritos, one after the other, but just and drinking big sodas and eating chocolate bars and whatever, but you're saying, oh, I'd love to get healthy. And you're sitting there like watching workout videos going, oh, that'd be a really good workout to do. But you're not getting up off the couch and doing it. That's what I'm talking about. That's the same thing as watching a bunch of vocal coach, things, but not doing it yourself. So I know this is a bit of a rant, but my whole thing is, if you're frustrated, great. Take that frustration and feel it deep inside to where you're like, you almost want to cry. Like you're that fat person on the couch eating bags of Doritos and chocolates and drinking big 32 ounces of big gulp sugary soda stuff, watching workout videos, but never getting your butt off the couch or putting down the bag of Doritos or this isn't sponsored by Doritos, but Doritos, look me up. Anyway, I'm joking, of course. Get your big fat off the couch and do some of the warm-ups that you're watching. It doesn't have to be mine. It'd be great if it is. And I'll put a link to one of my great warm-ups up there. But do something with your voice. Get frustrated. That's the best place to be. Try singing stuff that you can't sing. And just go, oh, how can I get that? And then just keep working at it. And that's how I recovered my voice. And that's what I teach in the Rapid Vocal Transformation. How to use your physiology, your singing apparatus, to be able to sing anything that you want to. And if that doesn't appeal to you, at least start with the basics, which is the Singing Support Secrets. That's a free course down below. At the time, at the time we film this, it's free. But I'm not going to keep it up for free for very long, because a lot of people say it's very valuable. Why are you giving this away for free? Blah, blah, blah. But Singing Support Secrets is how to start training your body to where you can sing anything that you want to, but you have to start training the right muscles of your body. And that's what that course does. Everyone will talk about sing from your diaphragm, blah, 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 and use your support and all this stuff. That is what's in that course. It's like 3 short videos. You can go through it in a very short space of time and understand everything that you need to train. But you have to train. You can't just sit on the couch eating Doritos, watching Singing Support Secrets and get any better. You have to put it to work. And that's why, if you're frustrated, that's a good thing. Rock your best vocals where your best keeps getting better. Keep getting better and keep being frustrated. See you guys on the next one. Love you. Bye.